Hello, everybody. Happy holidays. It is Winston in Las Vegas. Right now, I'm going to try to get some view for you on this is a proposed new site of the Las Vegas baseball team. So they're going to build, that was the Tropicana. As you can see, it's no longer there. They've closed off the area where you could usually walk a bit. So I don't know. I'm gonna see where what I can get. But it's a beautiful day here in Las Vegas, and what I also want to. So that's the Strip. That's New York Casino, MGM Grand, and what I also want to talk about. Oh, there we go. We can get some more of that. There is unfortunately the news today is the passing of Rickey Henderson, right? So this one stings. I'm not gonna, not gonna sugarcoat it. Growing up, Rickey Henderson was an amazing player. Is an impactful player. Statistics are measured differently and impact now than it was back then. When I remember initially when I, started watching baseball, he was part of the Yankees, and that was great. I'm a Yankees fan. I am a Yankees fan, but also if you're allowed to, I guess. And I did cheer for the Jays, obviously, especially growing up as a kid, especially with those 2 years or the back-to-back jobs for the World Series. I know people are gonna obviously say you can't cheer for two teams, but you know what? I'm a Yankees fan. Don Mattingly, Rickey Henderson is part of that as well, frankly. But and then he went to Oakland, I remember, and this guy, this guy caused havoc. I remember when the Jays used to play them in the playoffs. This guy, he's if you got on base, he could tell you, I'm gonna steal, and you're ready. And you gotta remember this. Okay, baseball now, sports in general. They've changed the rules. Okay, let's just be honest. They've changed the rules to increase offense statistics. Frankly, there's a lot of theories out there, about dynasties sell. Let's put it that way. And in sports, and I think the six championships by Jordan and the Bulls. I think after that, leagues, and then when no offense to San Antonio, and you could argue that San Antonio was a dynasty as well with their 5, but the Bulls, I think, showed them that okay, that'll pop ratings. That is what people want to see, and statistics have been increased. Look in baseball with home runs. I love Judge, but look, numbers have been going up, but not to say they're not legitimate. It's just that's the truth. Hockey, they've changed it as well. The overtime structure, it's a lot more quicker now. Sorry, I just climbed a bunch of stairs and a lot of spring chicken. And with baseball, even, even with stolen bases now. Okay, stolen bases as well. Another view of the new site. But Rickey Henderson, he was amazing. He literally when he was on Oakland and the Jays played him, he just destroyed us. He really did. The year he came over in '93, he was part of that back-to-back job for us, and he was amazing. I remember watching that stance, and it was always so tough to pitch to him for pitchers because he would just minimize that strike zone, to a level where you couldn't see anything, or you couldn't pitch to the guy. His strike zone was so small, and then when he got on base, good luck to you, Rick. He was incredible. If he actually was playing in this era, oh man, so his home run total definitely would be inflated, would go up, okay? And his stolen bases, this guy would probably steal 200 stolen bases a year. He put the record so out of reach, okay? And if everybody, Italian's a great player, it's a great thing they did with 50-50. But if Rickey Henderson in this era, I tell you, the ball would fly. But he was just such a dominant player. I think, unfortunately, I think that the era also, I think history, even though he's in the Hall of Fame, obviously, top tier, I think we underestimate Rickey. The guy, he was such a dominant player. I can't, push that strong enough. It's really sad that he passed away at 65. I do regret not. I used that as one of the shows recently too. So it was, I regret not going and getting something signed from him. It just would have been really cool. But he, I know he had other teams that he was part of near the end of his career. But for me, he was always, a Yankee and a J for me, because that World Series, super impactful. Just sad we're losing. Sad we're losing these legends, but as time goes on, and we also get older as well. But anyways, my condolences to his family, his loved ones, his friends. We as a baseball community have lost a great one. Thanks for the memories, Mr. Henderson. Hope you rest in peace. And thank you again.